Hello everyone, welcome to a weekly challenge for Across the Obelisk. I just felt like playing some of these, so gonna do this one. Got weekly modifiers, so we got Contained Fury. Increases damage by 2% per charge, but no longer applies bleed at the end of turn. Okay, honestly, that's pretty neat. I like that as a Fury thing. Makes Fury, Fury's not that good in that context, but it's still good. Vigorous monsters, max HP, plus 25%. Okay, when you receive a boon, receive an additional copy. Interesting. Monster speed plus 1. Alright, wealthy heroes, great. Poverty, not great. Okay, so I guess we start rich, but then don't have an easy time getting richer. We're a relatively slow team. Typically like to do Grookly carry, but Grookly's going to be fast here, which is awkward. But Otis Heiner's like a stable, like, just block combo. That's like a solid just support, so I'm thinking like Heiner with Entrench is probably pretty darn good here. Like I like this well enough. I don't know that I mean Helping Hand is always good. I don't know if we want the shield charge. Oh, we already start with the shield charge and guard, so we're not like too bad off here. I do like myself a repair armor. I think the only other one I'm interested in is this one. And then we'll re-roll the packs, see what we get. Again, repair armor. I mean, shield bash is kind of whatever. I don't know if like these would be better to re-roll, but we took what we took. We could use our armor. I'd rather just honestly have extra block here. Alright, upgraded safeguard. I mean, sometimes that's pretty interesting, right? And then for Heiner, we're at a base 11 speed. What would I like to see on Heiner? I want to see extra fortify. Ideally. That's not an option. Okay. Sorry, it's been a while since I've done these. Well, we're going to be mainline tanking, so I guess extra resistance is probably pretty useful. I hope, maybe. We did take a piercing howl. Might as well take the extra slow then. Maybe the extra vulnerable on top of that. And then anything else I want to see? Oh, extra block maybe for sure. Definitely extra block. Do I want the extra HP? I mean, Heiner's like got a ton of HP. Surely we're fine. We're just gonna be a bit supporty, so yeah. Honestly, that looks pretty solid. Otis. Otis is a pretty important character. Fanaticism, Detoxify. I like Detoxify early. Prayer of Protection, Anthem of Hope, and Infused Courage. I mean, those are all very Otis cards, aren't they? And then, I'm not going DPS. I think I'm just going to go extra tanky. I feel like if we're extra tanky, we have super survival. I like Benediction, though. This is hard for me. Because, like, it's a decent support on Grookly, but I gotta get myself out of the mindset of normal across the obelisk. This is not that. A second Anthem of Hope seems a little bit too much. Let's reroll the packs, see if we get something better. I mean, a Meditate here is kind of interesting. There's another Benediction if I wanted it. Innervate, Clarity seems good. I like that. And then Detox, maybe. I mean, I'm not really planning to go damage. I was kind of going to go all in. Could take a second Innervate. Could take a Meditate. I mean, like, random is just rare cards. Surely rare cards are good. I don't like any of these, though. I mean, actually, you know what? Maybe Pain Suppression Purple is pretty interesting. We'll go for the extra barrier. Go for what? Maybe extra block even? Because we have Prayer of Protection, right? So, like, extra block seems fine. Extra courage seems silly. I can't imagine needing extra courage. Then again, I don't know what I need, so what if I'm wrong? I guess one speed is always like a pretty safe choice, and then we could take the extra heal, I guess, if we really want it. I don't know what I want. An extra 10 HP probably is just good for survival. Grookly, though. Grookly's gonna have a good time. So we start with a Sharpen, Precise Strike, Blood for Blood, Intercept. Okay. We don't really need Blood for Bloods because we're not going to bleed too much. I do like this Swordsman right here. Fast Strike, Blade Storm, Cleave. Seems pretty alright. Early on anyways. I could take another Sharpen Rampage Cleave. Seems fine. I think we could probably do better than these. Shield Breaker purple. Battle Shot is interesting. Was I right that we could do better? I don't know. These don't seem that interesting to me. We'll do a little bit of Grookly Bleed. Mortal Strike. Repetition Training's pretty good though. We'll take the upgraded repetition training. Maybe Mortal Strike would have been better there. We'll take the extra Fury. Grookly's a Fury character. Could have extra powerful as well. Extra Sharp should be good for our Sharpens that we're going to be applying to ourselves. And then what else would I like as Grookly? I guess I'd like extra Resist or HP potentially. I don't know, there's just 4% resist, it just isn't a lot. Like, it's so unlikely to come up. Maybe we'll just take extra powerful in case we get a powerful perk. And then we're going to be trying to be slow, so not really sure what I'm going for. Mentalist, I mean, pretty interesting. I don't mind Nezglek doing some damage. Clairvoyance is like the most interesting card there. I like Innervate. And a bulk heal early isn't the worst card. And then we could have a Dispel Magic, Innervate. Like, that seems pretty safe. Reroll packs. That's a interesting pile. Ooh, Fortune Telling. Omen of Peril here is actually pretty good, right? Got a delay response there. We're going to have a good amount of Energize, which is nice. Profane. I mean, I would have liked to take a Mentalism. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's just be honest. Alright, we got Sight. I guess I might as well take some plus heal. Anything else I really need? I guess plus speed is nice. And then mind damage? Or, ooh, do we want insanity in mind damage? Yeah, I guess, like, we can have a secondary carry kind of deal. Maybe. I don't know. Who had the extra powerful perk? Oh, I can't see my perks. That's awkward. Okay. Right. I'm pretty sure I took extra powerful on Grookly. I think he's the only one. And then we're going to want either Otis or Nezglek to have Magic Tome. Heiner could have a Woolly Hat. That tends to be good early. And then Nezglek. I guess... Oh, wait. We should restart. I'm so used to not being able to press that restart button. Magic Tome is going to be better here. War Banner there. Get a little bit of extra damage going on here. Surprise Gift Box seems pretty scary. Let's get extra HP on Otis. I think we're durable enough. We should survive. Okay, I have like no good context for like how much I should do per route. I do want to hit up all the challenge areas. I think that tends to put you ahead pretty nicely. There's like this area. I wonder if there's like anything special for Nezglek to get at like its own shop. I don't know. I just don't. Immune to Sight kind of sucks. Monty. Is Monty like doable Act 1? I don't know. Ooh, that's a real rough one for us to do early. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's see if this is just like not doable. I'm hoping because I'm tanky enough, this is like fairly doable. I forget the HP standards of monsters and stuff. I might have like prioritized the wrong cards. Okay, we also have 5 energy, which is nice. Ah, the wolf slowing us all down. Kind of rough, but enemies don't do damage either is the thing. So, sure. Yeah, lots of bleed. Seems good. Damn, that's a fat heal, though, for enemies not doing too much. Really wish we could have taken a Fortify perk. And then we can, I don't know, up the draw here. Right, we have Divine Ire, which is, like, kind of okay early, I guess. I suppose just taking an enemy off the field is a good call. What a weird, weird circumstance we find ourselves in. We can go even further. I don't know if Blade Storm's gonna be the way. I guess maybe that's not the way. Energize, do some damage. Healing Rain. There we go. Pacifism, right. I like instantly forgot I had pacifism. I'm not doing 26% feels so bad. What a low amount of damage. I don't know if there's a card I want just automatically cheaper here. Alright. Oh, and then we're gonna have right, the reward, like timings here actually matter in terms of our score and everything, don't they? I'm used to playing on a different difficulty level now. I suppose we'll get Heiner the extra draw, like, that seems smart. Meditate, can't do pain suppression or anything of the like. We'll just try to keep ourselves healthy. Omen of Peril. Guess technically, wait, is that not a heal spell? That's a skill spell. Alright. By spell, I mean, that's just a skill. Alright. Okay, everybody kind of has to contribute damage here. My hyper carry fixation is not applicable. That's definitely not a thing. Okay, we're gonna do this. At least early game here. Now, Grookly is still gonna be great at doing damage, and like we're gonna build into that, but this is less good than I was hoping it would be early. I don't know if Nezglek's gonna have the damage or energy here, but we'll see. Atonement's pretty good. Right, Clarity is gonna be a little awkward, making Grookly strong. Guess we'll try to end at full health. If Nezglek could get the kill here, that'd be great. He can't. Alright, well, whatever. We're healed. Oh, but we're also pacified again? It's just fine. Just let him go. Just let him go. Just let him go. Cool. Alright, we got the reward. That's the important part. Fanaticism seems good usually. I mean, fortune telling is like what I would normally just prioritize on a Nez. Still seems good to me. I guess we're gonna want energy on our pig. And like I said, we have the damage, so we should be able to do that. We don't really care for blood since the Fury isn't bringing us down. Let's go here. I guess we'll dig at the 82%. Wait, if we dig at the west, is there... I don't... Do we get like the straw hat? Critical success, okay. Find ruby and a few magic shards. Alright. Not entirely sure what to do with that. Oh, we can sell the ruby here, it looks like. So we'll go here, and then we'll do a champion fight. Nezglek gets Prayer of Protection upgraded? That sounds gross. Let's do the damage here. I don't know if that modifier is actually good to take. Every round 3 powerful. Maybe that's a little bit too spooky in the beginning. But this isn't like a champion fight or anything. So we should be okay. Also, for anybody watching this, let me know how you feel about me doing these sorts of videos. If you're interested in them or not. I don't know. I've always thought about like whether I should include more just weekly channel videos. I've been doing a lot of live streams lately, so I don't know if like the videos are preferred by certain groups of the people on the channel or not. I just felt like playing this right now, which is why it's happening, but I would be curious to know. Oh, we could overcharge it. That's actually a lot of extra damage on the overcharge there. Yeah, honestly, that's been a really good card for us to grab. That's it's a lot better than I thought. Okay. We could heal. We could make sure this guy never goes again. You're close to never going again, and then Grookly could have extra sharp. He's not gonna have enough energy to play all those cards, so we'll stay a little bit safer. This guy's doomed. We played taunt, so Heiner's fine. Sharpen on... Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Sharpen self. Sharpen self. cleave, and then like immune to bleed tree is in our way, but that's probably okay. They only apply like 1 bleed. I forget, enemies just don't do anything at this level. I mean, neither do we apparently, so that's a touche moment, I suppose. Oh god, that Holy Storm looks so bad. Like, that's not even worth playing, kind of bad. Block, we got Helping Hand, we got Battle Plan, Piercing Howl, Bluff. Seems okay. Not fantastic. Do we have a heal spell? We do at this time. Okay, right, because Curative Therapy is not a heal spell, mind you. And then we want to Shackles, probably the guy who's going to be most resistant to our damage, so that Grookly can do something. I guess this is the best damage we're going to be able to do. Dang. Having to self-sharpen is pretty rough too. That's not good. If we can gain a ton of block this turn, Heiner could do some reasonable damage. And then, presumably, Otis plus Nezglect and finish the job. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Seems likely. Man, what I'd give for, like, pets. Some extra damage here. These fights are a little bit grindy. An extra sharpen, I don't know, I guess. Maybe we want that. I'll take a fanaticism. If I remember correctly, it's really hard to get rid of cards, so what you see is kind of what you get. And we can't like change over our cards easily either. And terrorize. I'm like, am I going Otis carry? Am I hard pivoting? Another guard. Guard seems less good when you don't have multiple fortifies, and we have entrenched, so we'll probably upgrade later. I guess I'll take extra sharpen. Then we'll do this, which we get in an exotic equipment shop. The speed probably doesn't matter. I'd imagine in a fight like this, we don't care. I'd be surprised if we did, at least. That seems just highly unlikely. 150 HP on their champion, though. That's quite significant. This is a really high damage champion, too. Actually, this is a really high damage team, at least in the base version of the game. So, that's a tiny bit spooky. But that's a good opening from our Heiner here. Yeah, I like that a lot. Grookly's already faster. I guess Inspiring Otis on first turn is kind of bad, because he has like 1 card we want to do almost all the time. Yeah, that just seems good to do that. Like almost every single time here. I just like that option a lot. Got a mental shake. Like you're already gonna go down, so we don't need to worry about you unless like you speed up characters. Ah, right, the taunt for the block was really good there. I should remember what enemies do. Feels less important in this mode though. Hero Sharpen, I guess we could, no, we don't have quite enough damage yet. Oh, we don't have quite enough damage even, so, okay. Repetition Training, grab the Cleave. And then, can't Blood for Blood here. That's fine. Sharpen, we could have Courage, I guess, in case they do anything that does extra damage. I feel like that wouldn't be the case, but you never know. 5 mark. 5 mark's a lot of mark. I guess I don't want to let them do that. I'd like the guard next turn, potentially. Put up the block for Heiner, since it's the only one it could matter on. Didn't have a card here. Didn't even look. Right, when we play a spell, we get energy. Yeah. I don't know, am I gonna have the damage for this? Probably not. Back hero mark, front hero attack, that's nice. They didn't even combo. Okay, one sharpen does get us through, so we definitely do it. And then we Blade Storm. And like, slow and steady wins the race? I mean, I guess, although we're not getting the performance bonus, right? I guess excellence are something I should really be focused on for this type of mode. Since we're not getting them, like I didn't build myself to be particularly like high damage. I went for like a very safe team, probably overly safe. Now that I'm seeing it in action, just feels like I didn't need to be this safe. Feels, yeah, way too safe. Okay. Maybe Sight's annoying. We just don't get the extra energy that I prefer. I should have gotten rid of the cleaves. I just didn't. I don't know. The fight's over. We don't have to worry about it anymore. We have innervates. We have damage. Like, there's no way they survive even any of these attacks. Cool. Cool. Did a good job. Secondary Entrench seems unlikely to be good. Shield Charge as a base damage thing. I don't know. Actually might be interesting with a Heiner on the team, right? And Otis. Like, theoretically, we get to better levels later. I don't hate another Mental Shake that's upgraded, but it's a little bit expensive. Maybe if the Entrench was upgraded, I'd take it. And then I don't think we take those. Onyx Amulet. I mean, ooh, whenever you play a skill. I mean, okay, here's some interesting things. Take extra speed. I mean, whenever we play a skill on Nezglect, has to happen, like, at some point. And then we could take the helmet on our boy. We could also just take money. Right, we also got a shop. I forgot we were doing this for a shop. Ooh, purple golden chalice is interesting. The war banner up is interesting. Golden ring is also all damage, but not really a like pure upgrade in this instance. I guess golden chalice as like a purple seems good. I don't actually know what's good. Ooh, Nezglect having the terror ring, that's like normally a recipe for success. I didn't have enough money to buy the breastplate. Spent all my money. Have no idea if that's a good call or not. I don't know. We're going to do... I don't think Unwavering Faith is even a good enough card to play, but we'll do Onslaught. And then I do think Night Terrors is going to be good. I'll still going with my original idea, even though I'm questioning it now. Definitely get a 40% discount and some money. That seems solid. Oh, Stone Amulet seems extra solid. That seems like something I wanted desperately to have happen. And then we could get the powerful on Grookly. This is... yeah, that's going to speed up our TTK pretty quickly. Secondary Omen of Peril. I mean, it's interesting if we end up getting heal spells on Nezglect. And honestly, I think we're just able to do it, so why not? Let's have fun. It'll be a good time. Oh, Monty only gives 1 evasion? Oh, but Fury doesn't cause bleed. Oh, Monty's no longer going to take themselves out. So that's a much bigger threat than I was initially thinking it was. Okay. Okay. Definitely have to play a bit differently then. And we have to heal up here. Maybe I save my Divine Ire so we have a little bit of block next turn. Yeah, this seems bad. Okay, we'll need the energy next turn. Could have a safeguard on... we already have better fortify potential now, so I'm a little less worried. I like safeguard as a card though. Let's give it to Nezglect. And then we have the... oh, he's immune to shackles? Of course he is. He's a Monty. Night Terrors here is pretty important. Monty probably still does the same thing as always. Are we going to be able to handle that? I don't know. We have a lot of front attack cards here and a lot of random stuff. Ooh, that seems... Potentially really bad. Okay. We'll have Innervate. That's nice. Should have a heal left in the deck. Bulk heal. Good. We can help there. I guess we want to target Monty as much as possible. The extra powerful each turn might be really bad here. Yeah. Right. I think I was definitely underestimating Monty. And they did seem to try to summon bunnies because they only played one card there. Yup. Alright, well. That's how it goes. Ooh. Doing some solid damage, though. We do repetition training. Grab that here. Play for the damage. We're like pretty close. We're really close on the damage on Monty. It gives me some hope we can actually get there this turn, potentially. We'll still block for Otis. He needs it. Nezlect maybe can do damage. Can kind of do damage. When we play a skill, we draw, right? So let's draw. Damn. Didn't quite get there. Save on that. Damn. Definitely want to banish that. That doesn't seem like it's a good thing for me to draw. Do that. Ooh, Curative Therapy is actually a good heal. We're full health. Oh, we have block from the insanity. The dark. Oh my god. Didn't even think about it. Did not even register one bit that that was going to be a thing. 2 turns of Shackles on the squirrel is also nice. Means we have it down for next turn as well. Okay. So yeah, nothing to worry about. Everything is just fine. I don't know, maybe a cleave plus another attack would have been better there. Meditate, I guess atonement. Ooh, do we attack? I don't know. Sure. It looks like it was almost the correct decision to go all in. No spikes, no anything here. Again, I'm not really familiar with this mode or the symbols in it, so like I don't think I'll be playing this particularly well or correct in comparison to the normal Obelisk mode, or the adventure mode, I should say. But in any case, I think we'll be good enough. Maybe I should have done a shield bash there. There's definitely like certain cards that get better when you don't have charges. Well, there's just a lot of bad cards too. Oh, there's like no chance of us taking out a Jade Scarab, is there? That seems not possible. So we have a Sharpen. Yeah, it doesn't seem possible. We have like so many just hit monsters. I guess we could do that. But our best damage dealer is always first. That's like one of the real bad things about this team. Our best damage dealer is always first. So we have to rely on other damage dealers. Wait, do we not have exhaust? Oh my gosh. Is infinite a possibility? I guess like if you can go infinite in this mode, like, congrats. It's probably just their mentality. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. They're just gonna escape. We have nothing on them. We weren't fast enough. We needed more of the enemies dead by this turn if we were gonna have any chance at getting to them. Pain suppression. I mean, 4 mitigates something. Yeah. Okay. He escapes. We had no chance of getting that. Because we had to take out Monty too, so like it appears in the back. Like that was just gonna be almost impossible. Hey, a delay response is kind of good. We rejected the Mind Twist earlier, right? But maybe Mind Twist is like, I don't know, more of a target now? I'm not gonna worry about it all that much. Take the delay response. Still think skills are gonna be good. Wow, Otis can have some speed, probably. Or we could have Purple Magic Tome, seems good. Take the money. We got a challenge. Oh, we have a package we gotta carry? Who's got equipment we don't care about? I guess Otis. Sure. We don't particularly care. I have no idea if we even have something to take the package to. I can remove a card from our decks. I can upgrade one card from our decks, but we have to like pay money to upgrade, right? It's still worth it to me to upgrade here. Oh my god, I forgot that it's absurdly expensive. Right, because... Right. That's the base cost of upgrading things. Oh my goodness. It's funny, it's like the base cost is just so not balanced. I felt like town upgrades is always something that you needed to have it make any sense. Either that or just a bunch of money from like subsequent runs. Still, I'm gonna upgrade Entrench. Like this is our end game like block card that we need. Innervates are gonna be impossible. I don't feel like that's a good upgrade at all. Each person only gets one upgrade too. That's kind of sad. And it costs to like switch up cards. Ah, I forgot about that. Gross, gross, gross. Oh, all of it's kind of bad. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I forgot about so many things. Okay. Do we want Blood for Blood to target? I think that might be better. Or actually, probably Bladestorm targeting is going to be our best option here. And then we have Anthem of Protection we could upgrade here. I don't think that's going to be worthwhile. Or we have Mental Shake is an option as a card. We have Dispel Magic, like, that does something for sure. Otis, what would you upgrade? I guess we'd get Inspire on Anthem of Hope. Those are going to be good upgrades generally. And then, right, I forget we can always get, like, some of these cards. When we play an attack, oh my god. They really, like, geared this run so that if you tried to do Grookly carry, you run into lots of trouble. Okay. I see. I get it. That's really bad. I'm gonna try it. I don't know what this boss is like. I don't know how hard this is. We're gonna probably play very little attacks, and we're gonna try to combo it all off on one turn. Huge shame that we drew Vigorous Fury this early. Okay, we're gonna wait. We're gonna pile up our turn, and I just think that's going to be good for the future here. Oh right, we don't stack Fortify or anything. Would love Temporal Chains slightly later, honestly. I guess we want to like go through our deck a little bit more. Yeah, we want to just find as many chain cards as possible. Sure. We're not playing attacks because that's too spooky. Clarity, go here. Almost get enough damage there on the tree boy, but not quite. Oh, he doesn't shackle, he just slows. That's interesting. Okay, so we have Sharpen. Again, we'll just wait one more turn. Go off a little later when we're actually able to attack this thing. I don't want monsters doing more damage than necessary. Boost ourselves up, I suppose, is good. Night Terror is going to be good on the boss. I could heal up a little bit here. We could have a little bit more draw, too. Yeah, that was we got some, like, pretty darn unfortunate turns on Grookly. I dislike that a lot. I don't think we have any other heals, so yeah, no point in playing any of these cards. I could do Atonement. Anthem of Hope is good. Prayer gives us all the block we need. Like, we're not in danger of dying on this fight. And I am playing extra cautious just because, like, I don't know what I'm doing. But... and I feel like... oh, right, we played an attack there. That was stupid. Shouldn't have played an attack. Whatever. 3 Fury is not the end of the world. Doesn't give them as much damage. Yeah, she's a high damage boss. That was pretty good damage on their part. For only 3 Fury. Yeah, and then Vigorous. This Fury is just like coming up at all the wrong times. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I guess we want to play our Sharpen. The sleeve seems sensible. Then we can slow her down probably and do even more damage. Yeah, 17 Fury is going to be a lot, but she's also got 35 Insanity. So like we're probably going to be able to manage. And we have heals. And Nesglict is amazing. So like, we'll be fine. It'll just be less good than I thought initially. Let's go to that damage card there. Also, now we actually do have a good slow. Okay. Genuinely feel like I'm going way too slow on most of these fights, but I guess round 4 is fine. That should be a totally fine round to go to. Bleed. We don't have any bleed on ourselves. Do we have, like, the Sharpen perk on Grookly? Is that a thing that I have? Why is my piercing damage so much less? Oh my god. She sniped Nesglict. Yeah, that's, I guess, what 34 Fury can do. To be fair. That was kind of just always on the table. Yeah, drawing Steel Forge on the bottom. Everything about that fight was, like, as bad as it could be. I feel like I was right to play cautious. If that sniping had happened earlier, we'd be sad. Now Infuriate is fantastic. Oh, is there no cap on Fury? Oh, I don't think there's a cap on Fury. That's right. Radiant Assault? Is that like ever a card I'd play on Nesglict? Normally not, but like, I don't know, we're in a whole new era. Archmage book is just kind of the same thing as Magic Tome, but it has the chance to be upgraded. Oh, we can upgrade Terror Ring. That's kind of neat. Sure. Extra Insanity charges too? That's insane. That's actually really incredible. Our damage was really good that fight, and that still went kind of sideways for us. Turbo Boots? I don't know that that's an armor that I really care about for anyone to have. Maybe Nesglict, but we can't do that, so. Yeah, we'll just take the money. Have to get rid of that Death's Door later somehow. Oh, right. Block, shield, and all damage +1. I mean, given what we're doing, I feel like that makes the most sense. That's gotta. Right, and we level up here. Okay, so we'll get Defense Mastery. Defense Mastery. It just says bleed applied by Fury. That's kind of bad. The extra bleed might be actually super relevant, though. We just take extra bleed charges just because. But this is also really good for how expensive our deck is. And then Mind Devour if we really wanted heals from Nesglict. I don't think that's going to be necessary. The whole reason we died there was just because we got an enemy supercharged and they killed us completely. I suppose this is where we take the package. Right? That seems sensible. We can craft up to 1 rare card per hero, upgrade up to 2 cards per hero, remove up to 2 cards. I think we'll do the removal. Given that we got a Death's Door. And there's just other bad cards we don't really care about hiding in our decks. I guess Curative Therapy is kind of interesting. Bulk Heal's kind of a heal card. I don't know, I'm gonna remove one of these Mental Shakes. It's a little bit expensive. As for Grookly, I don't know, I think now that I've seen what our cleave is getting us, I kind of want to remove that one. I want to remove the Intercept. And then, right, maybe double Anthem of Hope is a little bit silly to take. And then this Holy Storm, I don't expect to do too much. So we're going to go back down here. And then, I mean, Heiner is just a solid kind of guy. He's just got a solid deck. I don't hate Safeguard. I guess we'll keep it. Maybe I'll get rid of this 1-cost Intercept. And we can't go any lower, so. Sucks to not fight champions all the way down, but I do want to see what we get here. If this was a Corruption Bell, then, like, this might be the right path to go to. I don't know. I want to know what we get. Nezgek gets Mass Dispel, but Heavenly Armaments? Oh, God. That seems pretty crazy. Try it. I don't know. We'll see. Let's test ourselves. Seems absurd to me. There's some DLC enemies here. So, I assume they're just as absurd in this mode as they are in the other mode. We'll bleed. Leave. Okay, yeah, things have a lot more HP. I don't feel like I'm scaling particularly well. If we get Steel Forge, though, we'll be happy. Maybe I should be scrying to Steel Forge as well, so we actually need to slow down Heiner. Whenever we get the chance. You're dying way too often. Okay, we slowed him down. We got block. Okay, hopefully the speed up from Heavenly Armaments doesn't make them too impossible here. And then we'll chain, shall we? Grab some of these. Heal up Nezglect apparently, because he's going to need it. Fortune telling to the Steel Forge, presumably, is going to be a good thing to do. Okay, we should be getting there. Yeah, surely this is fine. Wish I had courage. Not in like the literal sense of needing courage for this fight or anything, just wish I had courage in general. Now you don't know what I mean. Alright, we did a lot of damage. Zeal gives them a lot of resist for this mode, doesn't it? Yeah, I guess like also building up here makes a lot of sense. We don't have any block. Let's build up our Fury even further. Yeah, I was afraid of this. Okay. That's just high resist. We need vulnerable, but we'd have to have like better vulnerable sources. Okay, we got our Steel Forge, which means we can get enough block here. Do stuff for everyone. Draw. Right, it's a bad battle plan. I didn't even notice it was a bad battle plan, and I should have like not taken it because there's no point in bad battle plan in this game mode. I don't know, this guy seems impossible to take out. Let's target him down. Heal up there. Are we applying sight or something to them when we do stuff? That's right. Yeah, seems right. Okay. Healing up. Scourge and Darkness, but they're not applying that much Dark on this team. It's like I doubt we'd ever have to worry about that. Yeah, now we should be tanky, like I'm expecting to be. I built this team to be really safe and win on round 5. That's what is occurring to me. We're amazingly safe winning on round 5. The regen's really stacking up. Oh, because the bless is really stacking up. Oh god, right. They're scaling better than we are. I have to hurry. Ooh, cards we can banish. Wait, okay. Is there a card we'd want to banish? Not particularly. That was good. I don't know, I kind of want all of that stuff now. Then for Heiner, I suppose we could banish like some of these cards. Sure. We have 24 Fury. If we get Infuriate upgraded even more, we'll be swell in the future. Definitely don't want to remove my Fury at this point. Wish I had more helping hands or something like that, but we're maxed out as far as we needed to go there. And Trench is going to have A lot of guard for us. Okay. I'm gonna do this just to get rid of the slow for later. We'll save energy. Maybe play a shield bash later. Right, everything's cheaper. Sharpen. Sharpen. So our base damage is way higher. Cleave. Don't mind that. Repetition training. Get the Blade Storm back, probably. Oh, maybe not. Like, we'd probably just run a snipe here. Actually get rid of an enemy. And then 112 damage is pretty darn good. Okay, we're close. 2 enemies left. I don't think we can lose this. Oh, that doesn't stress us out. That's nice. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we can lose this anymore.
Famous last words.
Famous last words. Then we'll play this. But now we should be good at this point. Even with Heavenly Armaments, this one character can't scale fast enough. Oh, we might have just been able to win with Shield Charge there. Yeah, should have checked that. Shield Charge is actually really good. Just get rid of these cards because they don't matter. Get draw. Get draw. I guess we don't need sharpens at this point. We're full health. I mean, yeah, win on round 5, safe team. We did it. We built the team that we were trying to build. It doesn't feel particularly good. Oh, no, a Scourge Scarab. And it got buffed? No! Whatever will we do? Alright, probably just Blade Storm and laugh. Shield Charge is an absurd amount of damage. Okay, wait, what if we do this instead? Yeah, there we go. I'm glad I took that Shield Charge earlier on Grookly. That was the correct play. This Mass Dispel is purely for safety in the future. Discover 3 healing spells, put on top of your deck. We gotta be really careful about what I take since we can't change our cards over at any point here. Now, what does this package do? Antique figurine. Ow. Alright. Oh, but we get... Oh, we get an item shop, but we get Cloud Song? Excuse me? Alright. Whenever you play a skill, we'll recover 5 HP and gain 2 powerful. More relevant than you might think for this kind of build. Bone Claws. I mean, we're not applying too much bleed. I didn't take the extra bleed with Grookly. I swore I took the extra bleed. Okay, I didn't do that. But Obsidian Dagger could be really good for our future. I mean, the bleed's been nice, kind of. I suspect Obsidian Dagger's going to be better. I guess Heiner could take Cloud Song. Sure, and then we could take the Speed Ring on Otis. Now he's going to go super fast. Might be faster than Grookly, finally. Oh, we don't get any gold here, so might as well take something. Okay. I guess I'll take 30 more HP on Nuzlocke. And then we can do more champion fights. I guess I'd want to do as many fights as I can do. Oh, 700 shards and gold. I don't know, we just did a Corruptor with Heavenly Armaments. How bad could it be? Like, we just got stronger, right? Surely now we're fine. Now are all the enemies stronger as well? A little bit. But only a little. Got blocked there. Anybody I want to hit kind of hard? I guess we, like, maybe take out this dragon early on. That seems possible. That no longer seems possible to me. Alright. Grab the Fury. Not the most vigorous of Furies there. Can't wait for Grookly's level up card. Cloud Song's pretty dope. Okay. We're fine. But, like, not well off fine, just, like, okay fine. And we could shackles. Anybody who needs to be shackles. I guess you're a big pain in the butt. That's right, you get shackled. Grab that healing grain with the ominous peril. I really wish we were getting some better heal spells. Fanaticism should be okay. Anybody have a particularly high amount of dark? Not yet. Let's, I guess, grab sharpen. Highest cost cards in your hand by 2. Yeah, I mean, there's no difference between this sharpen and that sharpen, except it takes more time for me to look at that sharpen because I have to select a hero rather than self. So let's grab some stuff here. Unfortunately, gonna be a little bit hard to take them down, but the dragon can die. It looks possible. Sharpen, sharpen, infuriate. It's so close. So close. I don't want him to transfer the curses. Oh, but he's going to transfer the curses. He gets to go now, but I guess it's all going to go to Heiner, so it's fine. But he did heal a lot. Damn it. Ooh, we can master spell. Yeah, that's a good option. Okay. Yeah, master spell is great there. Then repetition training. I mean, it's likely to get us the damage that I need. And then we could banish something. I don't know. Heiner has a bunch of bad cards, right? Maybe not. Alright. Right, Entrench is a great card. We have Intercept. Could battle plan, see what we get. I guess I'll steal Forge. This guy's gonna go invulnerable because he just likes to waste time. I guess shackling the guy who's gonna go invulnerable was just a mistake. God, the heals are so high with the bless plus the regen from Heavenly Armaments. That was one of the crazier things that they ended up introducing as a curse. Definitely feels stronger than most others. Alright. We'll wipe out an enemy one of these days. Okay, you're gonna be destructible in a second. So we could do that. And then I can do this. Yes. Still costs 2, but that's fine. And then you hit the front, which doesn't matter, and then we hit you in back. Okay, there's only 2 enemies left. We have Steel Forge up. Pretty unlikely we lose at this point. But we don't have much else Heiner can do right here. Darn. I hate invulnerability. It comes up way more often for enemies than it seems to for us. Let's see. Grab this. Probably don't need too many sharpens at this point. I guess the rest of that's fine. Might as well dispel. One of these days, the dark will pop too. If we get an insanity weapon on Nezglect, that'd be the dream. Anthem of Hope. I guess like we could have gone Nezglect DPS. I don't know. Didn't think about that at all. 10 bless. Why do they have such an absurd amount of bless? Okay, probably just want to do as many attacks as possible. So, maybe we want to do a sharpen. Cleave. Wow, they just have a million HP. And they're also very tanky, to be fair. So we have you. I guess we have one more attack in us here. Got him. Okay, then this guy explodes when he goes low, but it's actually not that much damage. I probably could have just attacked him down too. I wasn't thinking about it. Alright, we got as much block as we possibly could on Heiner. Good damage. Still took forever, but good damage. Dude, of course, the play was Sanctify Nezglect. What am I doing? what, what am I doing? Of course that was the play. Okay, we're going Anthem of Hope. I'm done with that. Death Duel isn't a real card. Shield Stance, I mean, more shield charges on Heiner does not seem too terrible right now. We don't have enough Sanctify for me to be interested in those cards. Go for the Monty. Frickin' Ironclad. Yeah, I guess like building into Grouply damage was bait. That was a trap. that was just, they were like, oh, here's all these options. Oh, we're facing the Archon at the end here too. Archon's pretty scary. Interesting. I don't want any of these, but I guess I'll take the heal. That's I don't know, I'm just doing it for the proof that I can do it. And no other reason. Okay. He doesn't get rid of Fortify. Just purges our Reinforce. Okay. Not a good turn to attack, so we won't. Still need to focus down Monty. That's never gonna change. He's got a million resist. That's unfortunately something that changed. Front monsters, fine there. Save our repetition training, I guess. Have better Infuriate for next turn. Repair armor. Battle plan, see what we draw. Definitely don't mind drawing these cards on our subsequent turns here. And we'll slow down the Mosquito a little bit. Why not? Nezglect's got some good cards there. Okay, we can reduce the bunny's resistances. That's pretty solid. We don't really care about the burn that they have on themselves. In fact, we'd actually rather get rid of it. Oh right, Healing Rain is a draw spell. Things I am just not thinking about at all. Maybe that Courage was a little bit presumptive. Healing spell, bulk heal. Never mind, it's fine. We just heal ourselves back up to full. In fact, it doesn't even matter. And then we'll focus the bunny. They should pop to dark next turn too. They have a lot of dark resist. Wow. Oh, actually, they have buffer, right? They're not going to go down anytime soon. I don't know if it's worth trying to focus down the Mosquito this turn or not. My suspicion is it's not. But I'd be curious to know. Lots of heals. Lots of draw. Got the Inspire. We can sharpen ourselves. I guess Blood for Blood because it only hits the front was nice. Infuriate because that hits everybody. Still hits the front. Still slow down the Mosquito even more. Haven't been able to pop Darky yet. Trench is great. Nezglect can draw. Sure, it just really doesn't matter who we put this on. Actually, no, maybe it matters if we put it on Grouply, right? He's got the Shield Bash as well. Temporal Chains showing up a little late, but we can actually just make sure we draw it, right? Boop. Got it. Cool. Immune to Shackles, right. But it's still a bunch of Insanity, so yeah, it would apply the Dark Pop. That seems like a solid pick for Grouply there. Do I care about him going slow? Not particularly. Could have gotten rid of the slow, though, if I did. That was something I should have done. Mosquito stealthed us. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe it's better that we are slow. Oh, he did two things this turn? He didn't try to summon again? Interesting. It's only summoned like round 2 and 3. Shield Smelter. Base enemy in this mode has Shield Smelter. Why does Heiner even exist? Just to suffer? Ugh. God. That's so rough. Alright. Don't have a great way of getting rid of the bleed or the burn, so we'll just block the burn, take the bleed damage. Guess we got rid of the evasion, which is pretty sweet. Make Grookly better now. Okay. God, they got rid of all my block. That ruined my shield damage so much. Still pretty good though. So yeah, we got the repetition training on Blade Storm. Monty's dead. I don't know. Technically, I think Cleave is better damage than the shield charge this turn, because it takes out the mosquito either way. So, got him. We'll do the Innervate, we'll Fortune Telling, we'll heal up a bunch, we'll Scry here. Right, we have other stuff we can get to play. That's neat. Fanaticism again, sure. Fanaticism does seem quite good. Possibly should have upgraded to the second version. Right, we faced like 50 magma splashes. Totally forgot this guy just scales out of control by himself. Just so rarely happens. Oh, and the mosquito's still alive. I'd rather he wasn't. Can we speed the mosquito up? Not a chance. Alright. We got a Cleave. It'll do. Grookly has no damage. Is it because I just haven't like focused on Sharp, or they just have Ironclad and they're resistant to my damage types? Sure. I always like that a robot can end up bleeding here. Seems right. I mean, if our robot can bleed, I suppose theirs can too. You know what? That's fair. I didn't think about it like that till just now. Yeah, I'm glad the robot bleeds. That sounds like more vindictive than I mean it to come out. Okay, we're healed up. Energy, energy, inspire. Gosh, Nuzlocke just carrying everything. Inspire. I guess we won't need that many. Cool. They can't touch us. He's got Shield Smelter again, coming right up. Okay, whatever. He's so gone. We'll give ourselves more block. And then we'll win. I guess we should have sharpened ourselves there. Blade Storm is not a ton of damage, but Shield Charge is, but it's not nearly enough. What is this? Alright. God. Round 5. Like I said, it's a round 5 team. We're 100% healthy the entire time. We just have to go to round 5. Pummel, that's more damage than Pummel should have. What are our perks? Why are our... Oh, yeah, wait, no. Why is our damage weird? Like, base is 2. Huh? I don't understand. Do we have equipment that gives us the damage? I guess +1 damage, +2 damage. Right, I suppose. It's still not going to be worth anything. However, the shield stance, worth everything. That's worth every penny. I'm not going to grab this Entrench because we can't just trade it over. So, there's no real point in grabbing it. Throw Bola is interesting. I'll just grab another delay response on Nuzlocke since none of those are upgraded. Endless Bag is probably a good card on Otis. And then whenever we evade, we could do some damage. All the rest of these seem pointless. Let's take the money. Let's level up. Sweet. Ooh, do I want Fusion Laser? I feel like I want Fusion Laser. Yeah, I feel like I just want some damage. We don't have that great of defenses to double up on right now. Maybe it is like Solar Flare, and we just like save the Divine Iron. No, Otis is going too fast for that. We don't have the capability. Chosen One or Fated Future. I mean, we're not like guaranteed to buy Whirlwind at any point in this run, right? So maybe Fated Future doesn't matter. Maybe just pick the Chosen One because it does something right now. We can remove cards, right? That's kind of nice. can remove as many as we want. Okay, so this is like our one chance to get our deck thinned out in the way that we want it to be. I mean, I've appreciated Otis's limited amount of damage, but like some of these cards are just bad, right? And then same for Grookly. We don't need any of the things that are just targeting the front. So like Blood for Blood could go. 3 Sharpens is feeling a bit excessive at this point, especially since Shield Stance is apparently our way to win. Precise Strike is a little bit less good than I would like it to be, and then probably get rid of the Blood Feeding, I guess. Curative Therapy, similarly, not doing amazing for us. I guess the bulk heals are 1 heal, so we keep that. Oh god, double Omen of Peril with the bulk heals. Oh god, oh no, Nazgul deck is thick and it sucks and I hate it because we can't change over too many of these cards, so I just have to like keep it going. I have to remind myself that Mind Blast is also 6 dark. Innervate like refunds us the energy that we, yeah, I mean all of it's kind of fine. I guess if there's one thing I'd want to get rid of, it's this other Curative Therapy, but it's also been the one like way we heal up. We certainly don't heal up off of our 1 healing spell that is bulk heal. Yikes. But I still want to get rid of it, so. Well, I am determined to find a heal spell later on. Okay, Heiner could get Stockade. Honestly, relevant. Sure. 9 Thorns maybe matters in this mode. Probably not, though. I don't know if there's a time Thorns matters. Wow, that guy did a lot of damage. He took out all of Heiner's block immediately. So we have the Divine Ire. We're not going to be able to do what I like here in general. However, we can make sure Heiner just saves up a ton of block. Oh, but we have the Monk. I gotta watch out for the Monk. Okay. Hold on. Sharpen, sharpen. I guess we'll be grabbing Shield Charge for later. This doesn't feel like the right time to Infuriate. So I guess we'll wait. They have a lot more HP. Hey, there's Fusion Laser. I just realized Cloud Song's probably not like the best combo with Fusion Laser. It's fine. We're not going to be spending too much energy right away. Okay. Okay. Fusion Laser's going to be amazing, but like in a minute. Wow, they still did a ton of damage. Gravity Well is something I'm scared of, but I guess like it's not as bad as the amount of dark he's applying to me. Good god. Bulk Heal. Omen. He's been silenced. It's cheating. Innervate, Fortune Telling, all those things are good. I do want to save our guys here. Okay, we do have Dual Wield. I don't know what I particularly want with Dual Wield. Do Resourceful one more time? Sure. Then we'll try to stack up a bunch of Dark on the Monk. I guess Blade Storm's our best option. Okay, Unwavering Faith seems good. We can Fanaticism now to double Anthem of Hope. Gives us a ton of Inspire, at the very least. And then we do get through the entire deck. Darn. Not as good as I was hoping it would be. But yeah, we got to... Oh, we drew through a whole deck just in time, didn't we? That was unfortunate. Guess we'll dual wield Blade Storm. Then we'll Vigorous Fury, Infuriate, Blade Storm again. It got close. You gotta admit, it got close. Gravity Well's gonna happen. There's nothing I can do about that, except for maybe hit the monk slightly more. I don't know, maybe Fusion Laser will take care of it. That'd be impressive. The Shackled Monk is great, because it means they won't get to shackle us immediately next turn. Oh, she hexproofed, and we have the Fusion Laser combo. Oh, crap. Darn it. That was the worst time. Don't they know? I guess they did know. Wow. Yeah, and the insulate. Yeah, that was actually perfect. Fusion Laser earlier would have been better if I remembered they were going to hexproof like that. I like the idea of Mass Dispel. We can power up Grookly's turn still. And give him some stuff here. Guess that Impale is pretty bad. The Gravity Well shouldn't do too much. We don't have that much block. Yeah. And we had buffers, so the darkness wasn't going to be a lot. Yeah, he shackles us turn 3, but he's still shackled, so we have some time to beat him. In fact, I think it looks like Otis gets to do that. Yeah, that seems like that's possible for Otis to win here. Shouldn't need more than 2. Yeah, 2 is probably too many, actually. Great. Inspire for everybody. Cool. We took out the monk. The monk was scary to me. We should have solid damage, but we just don't. At least it doesn't feel that way. I don't know what I did wrong. Aside from maybe everything. Okay, one of the enemies is down. We're a round 5 team. I'll keep reiterating that as many times as I need to make me feel better. Alright, Nezglect. Maybe you can like dark pop somebody. Honestly, I sat down to do this run and I was like, oh, you know what? Like a quick little challenge. That'd be fun. This run's not very quick. I don't know if you noticed. Shield charge. I mean, should be good damage after we do all this. The dark pops are okay damage. Did you just hexproof my whole... you have anti-magic field as well? Good God. Alright. Didn't need to see more enemies with that, but it's fine. Grab the Energize. Okay, Grookly. It's your time to shine. Show me all the glory of shield charge. 108 damage. You're so close. You're so close to being glorious. Actually, I should have done this first. But now I can do it this way. We have you and... ha! Got him. Okay. We're full health at the end of every single fight here. It's not that bad. But at the same time, it feels torturous. Bouncing shield on Grookly. Now that's the way to go. I don't know. There's no such thing as like a free upgrade in this mode, is there? There's like purple cleave here, which is like semi-interesting, but honestly at this point I'm so into the bouncing shield. I still take the stockade too. Butcher's Block. Crusader's Helmet. I mean, that's like a good armor for our boy here. He's already got a lot of things that we want. I am very afraid to get rid of this purple war banner. I just feel like I need the powerful every turn. We don't have any other way we're getting it, that's for sure. The game's not going to offer me that. Butcher's Block, I guess we'll take on the pig then. We'll grab none of the other stuff. Craft up to 2 epic cards. 25% discount. Oh, okay. 3 rare cards. I guess epic cards are where we're at. I didn't know that we were going to get to craft like this. That's what these do. Okay, so what about Divine Power and Amplify? Please give me a Divine Power. Please give me a Whirlwind. Thank you. What else? Do we want a second divine power? Do we want an amplify? How are we feeling about this? Good, now I don't have to worry about the powerful as much, so now I can get rid of the war banner. We still haven't fought the second boss. Okay, so yeah, we got time. We got time to pivot. We got time to pivot into awful strats. I like it. Up to epic cards. Yeah. So this is pretty worthwhile to visit here for these sorts of challenges, I guess. In terms of the damage it gives us. You know what, though? We actually really want Infuriate. Can't craft Upgraded, unfortunately. But Infuriate doesn't make us bleed, so stacking that as much as possible is going to be good. And honestly, we'll save the rest of our shards so we can upgrade one of those Infuriates to be triple. And that'll be our way forward. Right, because we get to do that right here. Yeah, absolutely. Upgrade a card from our deck. It's got to be Infuriate. We got to triple it. And that's all of our shards. I am a god. I know how to play this game. Alright. Increase quality and quantity of these card rewards. I feel like I have something now. I feel like I should be worried about this bowl. This bowl could do a lot of damage. Maybe I didn't want to do that in that exact way. You know, we still don't have to. We could just try to take out this dude in a hurry. I don't know if it's right to focus on the minions. The whirlwind is cheaper. It's all coming together. Now, we did get both Infuriates on turn 1. And we did get the whirlwind on a kind of suboptimal turn here, to be honest. But we'll slow that guy down. Alright. I need something better than what I have. Okay, we actually have block. You know what? We also actually have thorns. That's kind of cool. Moment of peril. Get our healing rain. Our one healing rain. Our one heal spell that can be in the deck, apparently. Bouncing shield on the dual wield. Is that the play? I don't know. Kind of seems like it might be. Okay. Banish, impale. I'm tempted to banish cleave at this point too. We'll heal there, sure. Add the dark later. Get the steel forge. This guy's gonna trigger our stuff. Steel forge, saving our butts, as always. Okay, we have the sharpen, fast strike, rend, vigorous fury, dual wield. Oh, but then we're gonna get rid of all of our block. That's literally how dual wield works. And it's also a ranged attack. It's not a melee attack. So you know what? That's fine. We did nothing wrong there. We'll be able to infuriate like crazy on a future turn. Is the setup long and arduous? Yes. Will it eventually win us the game? Absolutely. No doubt about it. Quickly have the divine power. And remember to have fun with it. Alright, everybody's got to inspire for next turn. We can... You're taunting, you piece of poop. You're a piece of actual garbage. Damn it. What do I want to do then? Cast a spell, I guess, seems correct. We'll do the chosen one later, and I guess I'll just hold on to Night Terrors. We'll probably draw it soon. Interesting opportunities here. Slow down is nice. Get through the block a little bit. I guess we'll do a fusion laser. And we'll battle plan for next turn. Sure. Tiny amount of vulnerability is nice. We have the extra charges, so that's good. Provide block there. It's also good. Energize. Anthem. Energize. Alright, we're like as good as we can be. Okay, oh, we duplicate the next melee attack, so I guess we triple our fury now, maybe? Yeah, then we double our fury. Double sharpen. Yeah, like we just do this now. Oh my gosh, real damage numbers. This makes so much more sense. Okay, we'll safeguard there. It's up to 9 vulnerable, right? We're not capped. I always forget that playing this mode. Like, literally every time. We have nothing to fear, though. He's only got plus 78% damage, while we have plus 256% damage. And then we can just shackles him. He's got no hope. Alright. Yeah, that's also, like, clearly a winning card choice here. Wow. We actually got him to that degree. Cool. It's over. Maybe Otis will get the job finished here. Nope. Alright, not even close. God, stacking Fury above 100 feels so good. Oh my gosh, that's right. We can be absolutely absurd here if we want to. Okay, it's all coming together. Now I don't have to worry about powerful as much with divine powers. So we gotta think about what we want in particular. Nezgla can take a upgraded amplify. That seems solid. I don't want these cards on Grookly. Sanctuary is probably good on Otis. Yeah, all heroes get blessed, you know, the usual. Grinding Wheel, unfortunately, not going to be what we want for Heiner. Omnipotence is never good. Books. We could do Dreamcatcher on Otis, probably. Oh, wait, that's a... maybe not. Do we have any books? Oh, you know who has a book? Heiner has a book. Heiner has a book. Put fountain pen on him. It's thinking with my noodle right there. I don't know if I actually want Avoidance Collar. Because I like that the Onyx Amulet's giving me damage. I guess we could like take something on the pig here. But I've kind of enjoyed the pig being fast enough to help Grookly out, so maybe not. Maybe we just take none of these and we just be sad. Plus 2 damage and plus 1 speed. You know, I'm worried about not taking the resistances and how frail we are, but we have a lot of block. Oh, sorry, I hit the mic. Dang it. 2 damage. Plus 2 damage. Alright, Tireless. Dome of Light. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Plus 3 Fury. Let's go. I mean, with no, like, limit in sight, that's just incredible. And then plus 2 Inspire. Also pretty incredible. Let's go. Let's win. Craft up to 1 epic card per hero. That's just, like, not happening. We could remove 2 cards per hero, though. That we can pay for. And honestly, on Grookly, that's what I want to do. Now, I don't really care about the Bouncing Shield as much, thanks to Whirlwind, and then I don't really care about Impale. And then for Otis, we do want to probably switch up our tactics a little bit. I don't think Divine Ire is going to be the way. I think Otis is transitioning to a full block person. I don't know why I left Atonement in the deck if that's the case. We have Massive Spell. Frickin' Nuzlocke and his thick-ass decks. Fine, we're getting rid of a purple Omen of Peril because apparently I can't get any other healing spells in the deck. Have I been passing up on healing spells? I probably have and just like not even registering it. That feels like something I'd be doing on this run. I don't know. I feel like he's had better choices every single time, though, if that is the case. To give myself a slight out there. Okay. Yeah, and then Nezglek just has the perfect deck. I mean, what can I say? He's got the perfect deck. So pretty much center two paths are like the same. There's an angel there. Angels are kind of spooky. Monks are kind of spooky. Yeah, angel plus monk plus big guy seems like a spooky fight. I don't know. It's all like a little bit scary. Sure, let's go. Ooh, pacifism. Take it. Let's do it. Whatever. We'll win regardless. We are such a slow team. So ridiculously slow. But I like this turn a lot better off of our pig. This makes my pig pretty good. Anthem, Anthem. Now I'll have all the draw. Get rid of that guy's evasion. He only gets 2 evade. Some weak sauce right there. Sharpen, sharpen. Maybe we play this to slow that guy down and then do a dual wield. I guess I'll infuriate now because we'll just take too long otherwise. I'd like this fusion laser. Battle plan, see if we draw something more expensive. We did. That was a lot of damage. Good job, Heiner. Okay. And we're relatively set up for the next turn. Yeah, this is pretty good. Divine Power. This is what I wanted. We could, I suppose, make this guy shackled. Get rid of his power here. We could slow down Grookly, but I don't know that that's actually going to be a good call. That seems like a good thing, though. Yeah, this seems solid. Alright. Didn't have a way to give enough buffer. But once we do, we can do some shenanigans on Nezglek. I say once we do. We have 2 fights left and no, like, major changes in between, I don't think. Wow, way to do nothing. Oh, right, we should have been slowed down because we have pacifism. Sorry, I was like, why did I need buffer? We're just gonna win next turn. No, we needed it. That was a thing that we could have definitely used. Darn. We should have played the double Anthem of Hope there. Yeah. Definitely a thing we could... Oh, we don't have anything in our... Whatever. We're fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Mistakes have been made. But that's just par for the course. Okay. We're gonna have the damage on Grookly. He's gonna get there. Also, we need to make sure we play Battle Plan every time we get the chance on our Grookly here. That's a good option. Our healing spells being drawn with our other stuff. That's pretty typical. Okay. Nobody needs any healing. Great. That's fantastic. We're full healed. We're maximum power. We have 3 fights left. Oh shit. That's right, the monk does damage to the block. Right, that was like the whole reason they're scary. Wow. That hurt. It's pretty impressive. But how about Anthem of Hope? Prayer? Oh my god, actually we healed up like insanely well. Far better than I expected. Wow. Okay, and then we just need to draw a Whirlwind. And once we draw a Whirlwind, the fight's just over. Perfect. Did it. That's just... Then we redraw the Whirlwind. Okay. Alright, watch out for the Gravity Well cards. We definitely get to too much block. That's a thing that can happen. Another Sanctuary. You know, at this point, sure. Guardian Angel? Maybe on Heiner to protect from, like, certain things. It's a defense healing spell. It's a healing spell! It's a healing spell! I was like... Not gonna take that for a second. I guess I'll take the money. Immune to vulnerable kind of sucks. Immune to slow also kind of sucks. Guess I'll double prayer here. Just have a million block. Okay, we need to take out the monk though. If that's gonna be our MO. Because then the monk is gonna really ruin our day. Is it worth it to dual wield Infuriate? It genuinely could be. Because like we dual wield Infuriate, and now we have 120 Fury. So now we just need some base damage on a card and we'll be set. That's a little bit worrying. Okay, they're immune to slow, right? No, wait. No, they apply slow. Not immune to slow. Okay, we'll take that damage on Heiner. It's actually good for lowering his block. We probably wanted that. And then we can chains this guy. Gain some energy. Amplify is absurd. Then we get rid of the Divine Chime. Okay. I'm starting to see a path to victory here. $179 Fury. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. No Bless. Which does suck. Oh, I can't Fusion Laser and Stockade. Dang it. Probably fine. There's our Bless. Buff his stats up to a ridiculous degree. Give him even more Energize. Give him even more Energize. Okay. Oh, he doesn't get to go yet. Oh shit, is the monk gonna ruin me? Almost. Almost. Did I just ignore block? I didn't know you could do that. Wow, we needed all the block though still. Okay, well we have as much in the grave as we can. We have a lot of block. We'll be fine. I wish not to win on this round. Yes. I wish to not win on this round. I want to heal. I consider that paramount. Can't get the frickin' Guardian Angel. Damn it. Okay. Healed up a little bit. Took some damage. Grookly could win, but we're not going to. We're going to heal instead, because I don't want to be this low fighting the final boss. Otis has some good heals in him still. He's a good boy. There we go. That's some healing. Okay. And then honestly, should probably just let Nezglek go as well. Sure. Guardian Angel, now it's cheaper. Can't play it still. Okay, we healed up. We healed up. Yeah, it's over. Got it. Easy fight. Never had a doubt. Not even worried. Alright, no other heals though. I mean, if I want just to like play the gamble heal, I don't really. We already have a heal to grab, so we're good. We don't need to gamble. That's completely unnecessary. Why we did get Netherblade though. Look at that. We did get Netherblade. I mean, isn't that better than Obsidian Dagger? Not exactly, because we need to be able to play Whirlwind. But then again, do we though? Yeah, we do. I mean, there's no way Netherblade isn't the choice here, right? No, we don't need to play Whirlwind. We're facing the Archon. It's fine. I mean, it'd be more cute on Nezglect. But we can skip the rest. Alright, what do we got here? We could upgrade a card, probably, or we could remove cards from the deck. I guess upgrading a card is still better. We just do Infuriate. Once again, like this seems the optimal choice. Otherwise, I guess we could like upgrade a delay response to maybe stay in the deck. I don't know, we have enough time where that's happening, so sure. I'm not gonna be able to upgrade anything too crazy. Sure, that seems good. Let's go, let's fight. Pacifism, do we dare? I dare. Whatever, pass by me. You have 4,600 health. You got nothing. You got nothing, you hear? Okay, well, do I want Divine Power or do I want a Sanctuary? I guess Unwavering Faith Sanctuary kind of makes a lot of sense, and then we can still give the Innervate. And then I'd like to have an optimal turn. Okay, Sharpen, this is like kind of good. Gives us at least 7 Fury. And then we'll double up on our attacks later. We'll have Infuriates for later. Oh right, hand check clone. Forgot about the hand check clone. That guy's pretty annoying. Also we have Doom. Doom is a thing. Right, this is the Archon fight. It's like, we gotta play around it. Okay. So we're not gonna be able to stop the hand check clone. That sucks. We could draw. Damn it, we could draw again. God dang it. I would have thought that was going to work out better. Alright, well, whatever. We didn't want to attack that fast next turn anyways. We'll just be sad about losing all of our Energize and crap. I assume he still does that, even on this mode. Yup. Ow. Damn. That is brutal. Yeah, Gravity Well didn't do too much though. Guess Grookly will need this. Still do that. Don't want to remove what little we have. Courage, courage, seems good. We have the block. And then I'm gonna Peril actually grab something here, which is kind of crazy. But I think we're more interested in the Divine Power. Now, are we interested in Amplify? That's a real question. I actually don't think so. Not this turn, especially because we're not going to be able to attack this turn. So... Or, okay, I was like, wait, can I? I don't think I can. I mean, I'll try to draw, but we're not going to get there. Okay. Right, pacifism. I'm like, we have a really good turn 2 coming up. No, we don't. I mean, we do have Infuriates, though. I guess, like... That's pretty good. We can spend the energy on this turn. Alright. Martyrdom. We're still playing around it somewhat. I'm not gonna be able to do too many attacks. We can go before the Archon. That's kind of cool. Can't play any attacks. Okay. Next turn. Next turn. Here we go. Might still be able to fight. Oh my god, right. The hand check clone gets to go again. That was bad. God, the hand check clone surviving 2 turns. Right, because of pacifism. Really sets you up for misery here. Okay, one of these days, I'm gonna attack. Oh god, that's just awful. I can't attack into this turn, right? That's not a thing. But then again, we need to. We're not gonna do that. That seems stupid. Surely we'll get something better happening here. Cool, we got Piercing Howl. Look at that speed control coming right up. Okay. Okay, hold up. Piggy can have draw. Everybody can get inspired. You can have a buttload of block. Okay. Come on. There's something here. We got this. Like, there's gotta be a good play here somewhere. Do double Sanctuary. We got meat. Give Nezglek some energy, I guess. That seems good. Yeah, and we have a million block. It's not a good turn to attack him, unfortunately. Shackles the clone. This clone can be shackled? Absurdity. What madness is this? What do you mean the clone can be shackled? Alright. We'll do that. Fortune telling. What are we dual wielding here? I guess it's Blade Storm. In either case, we still probably want to play that, get rid of the sad. Maybe we'll dual wield the other card. Clone should never get to go again. I think that's just already the case, but in case it wasn't the case. Darn, wish I could play that on Grookly. Whatever, this is a turn where he can attack. We're not pacified. So we got the damage. We have dual wield, so we might as well whirlwind. Is it only one evade too? He doesn't get an evade? Oh my god, he's toast. He's so gone. What is this? Why have I been building up anything other than block? Oh my god. That's absurd. Okay, cool. Never mind. This is an easy game. One hero death. Yeah, I guess that affects your score pretty badly, huh? There's no multipliers though, so 7,836 on an hour and 40-minute run. That really was long as heck. How does that, like, where does that put us? Do I get to see? What does that look like? Wait, Tomo Challenge. Hold up, scoreboards. Weekly single player. That seems fake. There's no way to get to 23,000 there. That's not even possible. 25. All right, we got to 25. Of the at least 200 people who play. All right. I hope you all have a good day or night wherever you are, whenever you watch this video. It was a long one. It was grindy, but we did it. All right. See you later.